Okay, I'm on another big step run here. This added bit in ProMods. Um, I've just come from up here. Whatever how you pronounce that, I don't know, but I've just come from up there, come through here, had a little sleep to there, and finishing off here. I'm gonna make my way through these roads I haven't used before. Unfortunately, you'd have to go through these again, which I've been through. Well, maybe if I find a little job that goes up here or something, I'll carry on. I'm pulling this in me Crone box carrier. Well, it's a container carrier. Whoops. Whoops a diddle. It's 6:40 a.m. As I say, I've just had a sleep and I've just put my pop filter on my new headset. I'm really loving it up to now. I've tried so many different combinations of like lavalier mics, plug-in Wi-Fi, separate headphones. But this headset, with the mic sounds great.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Although, to be fair, really had to throw a ton of EQ on this mic.
Continue straight on.
To get it how I wanted it. And other effects like compression and and noise suppression. As I say, EQ and that.
Continue straight on.
But I'm happy now with the way it's set up. If I bring it more to my mouth, it sounds a bit bassier. It's nice on a diagonal with this pop filter on. Sounds good as well straight out at a 90-degree angle. From your gob. Obviously you'd have to put a bit more gain on though. But it sounds a bit more natural that way. But I know this sounds a little bit of bass on it, but I thought soddy. Normally I go for, exactly what you sound like, but, I've got quite a little squeaky voice. So, I've beefed it up a little bit. And an aspirate voice, as they say. Not very loud and I mumble a lot. The ATH M50X STS headset this is by Audio Technica. £160 odd, but well worth the money. You just plonk it on, it's all done. As I say before, I've had all kinds of lavalier mics, trying them out. I had the Rode one, and I've had a cheap £10 one that was fantastic off Amazon. Beat the Rode one for 80 quid. Yeah, straight out the box. I've also got these Boya condenser mics, labs. It's two lav mics, so you can put them together and it looks like a mic case and you can use it as a mic. They were really good as well. But I just got fed up charging and that. Plugging the transmitters in, the receivers, and running out of charge. I just got fed up with it. So I've got this headset, which has got an XLR and a normal jack on it. It goes into my Focusrite Scarlett card. I'm settling on.
Continue straight on.
Ooh. Did they indicate then? Didn't notice. I'll have a look back on the playback. So where I've just come from, nice landscape. A bit of greenery. It gets a bit more drier as you go on, like.
Continue straight on.
See that, oh, what's the cow? The growing stuff here. What I have noticed though, my head tracking isn't on.
Continue straight on.
Which is weird because, you know, I've just centered it now. And again.
Right. And then continue straight on.
It's not picking me up.
Continue straight on.
Might be a bit dark in the room. Just gonna give it a quick check. Oh, done that before and end up crashing. Better stop first or escape and then do that. Right. Let's stop here. Head tracking, actually close it. Let's go back to that again to get back off this. I'm on a screen next to me, you see. Right, open that up, which is open track. Okay, that started. Let's go back to this, see if it's working. If not, it'll be the light. Oh yeah, it's working. So you see I've just centered that. Yeah, it's working now. I had my computer in sleep mode, you see. Whether that's done something, I don't know. I just, you know, sort of come out of sleep mode from yesterday. So a little reboot sorted it. It's great, this open track software. It's free. Oh, better put it in gear, eh? Yeah, I set this up a bit more sensitive, but it was a bit moving too much in that. So I'll just drop the sensitivity, the dead zone down a bit. And all I've got it is left and right, which is yaw, I think. Y-A-W.
Continue straight on.
It's that Actobi region, RE something. Yeah, with this open track software, you know, you can have up, down, left, right, diagonal, which is like roll and all that, and not only that, backwards and forwards, but just too much. I'll just put it left and right, that does me. I did do the Scania trucks, which I do like, but like if you're looking out the window now, you can't, there's a blockage on the left where, you know, like the window's not as big. Which is really annoying. I mean, you can get past that by coming further up in the seat. But what happens then? You see, if you come up further in the seat, well, it looks like you're going 10 mile an hour. Look, I'm doing 50. See? So, that's why I like to have the seat all the way back. And 82 degrees field of view. You know, as sort of a happy medium. Yeah, I like to feel as though you're doing the speed that your clock's telling you. See, that's saying I'm doing 54. You know, looking out, I'm doing less than that. But obviously the further forward I go, it makes me look like I'm going slower. And you get the same effect outside as well. Like that. Saying I'm doing 50 mile an hour nearly. There's just no way in the world, is there? It's just a little annoying. Let's get the speed up. 46. Go back in. See, it helps with the peripheral vision, giving you a sort of a feeling that you're going faster. Oh, jeez. I don't know why I'm trying to overtake on these roads as well. The state of them. A little train there going past. Nice little touches, aren't they? Come out early, have a little look up there. They're 7 hours away. Oh my god. Can he do it? Woo! Sustained damage though. Sure, these AI know what you're doing. He's gonna overtake. Let's throw a big lorry in the way. Well, I don't mind really, because I'm absolutely minted. When I finish the job, I'll just go to services and fix anything that needs fixing. I'm sort of only doing like test runs really for these. Have a look at what it. Oh the hell! It was nearly a disaster. Yeah, I'm only treating these as test runs really. Might as well let them go. They're not going. Oh, they were waiting for me. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just sort of testing out the landscape, having a look around. I mean, it's pretty bleak here, isn't it? You know. Although you don't want a lush, beautiful greenery and forests all the time, and that, so, you know, nice to have some variety. The farmers there. Yeah, so this trailer's me own. It's the chrome ones, and like box trailers they're called, and this one's for containers, and you go to the job and it's containers. What's he stop for? The container gets loaded onto it. Now, there is other ones as well, with the box on the back. But I'm sure I've turned up, you know, like a box like that on the back. Oh Jesus, honestly. There's the bleeding egg crate. Again now.
Exit now.
Exit now. I'm not even paying attention what I'm doing. Exit now. I don't know what it was saying exit for, maybe. I missed something, I don't know. Did I put a marker there or something to get a question mark? I don't know. Yeah, these box trailers. Yeah, you can get like open back ones and they throw bricks in and all that. But I did have this one on and I took a job on loose cables or something and it said it was loaded and there was just nothing on it. I thought there was the certain ones you have to look for, like they say container on or something. But I couldn't find one that said that, so I took another job and then this was plonked on the back. So it's a bit hit and miss. I'll have to do a bit more, a few jobs or Google it and ask. Yeah, and when I had the box on the back, it doesn't actually load that box. You have to attach one of the other trailers on. Oh, it was... I'll get my head around it.
Turn left.
Yeah, and I think you could only do like lightweight jobs. With the way I had it set up. I need to have a look at it here. If anyone else has put it up on YouTube for like how the hell you're supposed to use them. Get a nice little bounce off this. Just under 6 hours to go. Nice to take little 5-hour jobs. You know, they're just about the right length and get a few jobs in. You know, when you first start out, you know, you're driving like a lunatic and doing long runs and trying to build your money up and finding places, ticking things off the boxes. And once you've done most of that donkey work, you can just sort of relax into it. Use your trailers you've got, use your trucks, swap them. Yeah, I've done some nice little logging runs through the logging trailer on the back. Clagenfurt was good around that area, so I got off Google and some lovely roads there as well. Yeah, and I got the Nordic Horizons and it's nice up there like as well. Well, these ProMods have really made a massive difference. I did have maps before on it. I can't think what map mod it was now, but there wasn't a patch on this ProMods. And of course, I always pay, you know, to the creators. You can download it, them one at a time, I believe, but it takes forever or something, but, you know, for a couple of quid, whatever it was, well worth it. Plus, you know, you're supporting them, all the hard work they've done. But it just shows you, doesn't it? I mean, thousands of people download this, thousands and thousands.
Continue straight on.
You know, they could easily say, well, we're doing this at £60, or be daft about it, and, you know, where you have to license them and pay a monthly bollocks thing. I wouldn't do that for anything. It's just encouraging it. But one-off payments, yeah, they could easily go, yeah, 60 quid, you know, and people would pay it, but, you know, they wouldn't get the numbers. So sometimes it's worth saying, well, no, give us a donation, or, you know, at a very cheap price. and you'll get thousands more, and it's finding that balance, isn't it? You know, but they could be greedy and, you know, want the earth for it. But that's why you should support them. You know, they're good people. And you know, some people haven't got money. You know, so... But if you've bought the game, you've got a machine that can run this and all that, you can definitely afford £1, £2, you know what I mean? So always do it. And be thankful. Just sort of, I was going to overtake again there, but it's up an hill, innit? You know what'll happen, I'll get up there and there'll be a gigantic combined harvester which will chew me to bits. So I get there, look, see, I would have been right through his windscreen. There's something else coming now. I'm getting too impatient. It's that there on the left, a nice gateway, isn't it? Built up a bit here. Yeah, this is ProMods version 2.8, I think. Pretty sure it is. I'm on 157 of ETS2. I'm in me man GTX 6 Euro with the lovely big windscreen. The truck I use when I just want to, you know, have a look at the landscape and, you know, upload it for people to have a look. I mean, you could really do that, you know, that's even better. I just can't drive like that. Another way there, but, you know, it's noisy. Ooh. See how you feel the speed when you're in the cab at the right settings.
Continue straight on.
The sat-nav in this is absolutely useless. Bum bum. Hello. That's very nice, isn't it? Thought I'd make that. That's what you get. That's what you get for being impatient. Alright, Mr. Beep Beep. What's he beeping for? Bloody things hadn't come up. Yeah, 3.5 hours. Right to the services. Let's see how much damage I've sustained. Woo! I'll be conking out soon. Imagine if you could go off-road. Yeah, I mean, they're always building on this, aren't they? I mean, 10 years' time, you won't know. The difference will be gigantic, you know. The new additions for everything, the way everything's been polished from, you know, now till then. I do like the bit where now you can get in the cars and that, and they're doing coaches and stuff, which you can get them now, like, but they're just an absolute waste of time downloading the cars and that. They handle like trucks, it's just terrible. So don't waste your time doing that. The buses were nice. Turn a circle with the wheel felt massive. I could have adjusted it with the in-game, but I couldn't be bothered all the time messing going from trucks and that. But yeah, they're going to have coaches and, you know, have it more geared to picking up passengers and passenger satisfaction, where you gain points from that. And the cars obviously will handle a lot better. I mean, once they get them cars, and if they get the physics right and everything like that, opens up a brand new market of people learning to drive. You know, if you get it right. Because there's not really anything for learner drivers.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Whereas this game is fantastic for all the roads, the markings, the signs, everything. It's all ready to go for that type of thing. And then even if, you know, like, just make some areas like just cities, you know, like loads of, you know, like with these, you're just going through the cities and that in no time. But if they make bigger maps of it, I mean, it's just be fantastic. In fact, they should bring out a separate one. I really think they should do. You know, one in the UK, maybe Greece, you know, where you drive on the left, or what have you, going through them. You know, loads of junctions, loads of lights, loads of signs, loads of lanes, pedestrians, you know, other vehicles, motorbikes, animals.
And then turn left.
All the signs going. I mean, these really would make a killing. Because they'd be the only ones that would have done it properly. You know, and then they get the European roads for those who want to practice on the driving on the right. You know, and you could do that and then have the highway bit as well. You know, like an add-on. Because that's what this driving sort of genre is missing. Like a proper driving experience for people who want to learn to drive. I mean, yeah, you can do it in this, but it's just not enough. As I say, you're doing long, straight runs, you know, but you want like a city area with loads of stop-starting and all that. Hill starts and, you know, all them little things, manoeuvres. And, yeah, I think if they, and I think they could do it quite easily. You know, if they'd done that, my God, you know, I think it'd go through the roof, the sales. I mean, people just would like it anyway, as well, you know, and don't have it crazy where you're going 1,000 miles an hour and all that. There's plenty of games that do that. I mean, yeah, you could have it for people who do want to do that, because, you know, you'd have bought it, but, you know, as like an option, you know, uncheck it or something, you know, the speed limit and that. You know, like this has got, you know, when I first started playing this, I had the speed limits on, I was doing long runs, God, it was, as I say, now it'd be alright, but when you're starting out trying to make your money, you just want everything done fast. mean, I know you can just download the Cheats mod and just get everything, but it spoils it. For me, anyway. Like for anyone else, and that's what they want to do, great. Do what you like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I would love to see that. Love to see that. You know, proper driving on with cars. You know, and you could go with motorbikes even. And it would be like, well, I'm driving a saloon car or, you know, a small truck or something. Taxis, buses. Not that you really need taxis, but, you know, learning to drive a bus.
Continue straight on.
You know, and then look at the horse there. And then if you're learning to drive, you know, just have it on all strict. Because you are learning. If you don't have it on strict, you know, the settings, then you're not learning, are you? It just becomes an arcade game. But brilliant, you know, your kids, you just go to the house, sit down there. There's the gear stick, the pedals. And it's on strict now, so you will be stopped and fined and all this, that and the other. And once you reach a certain score or ability, I'm going to take you out. Because you know what? You've got the muscle memory to do all the... I don't know why I've turned there. You've got the muscle memory to do all the controls, which is half the battle when you're learning.
Get ready to turn left.
Because you're thinking too much about, oh, what is it in gear, what, you know, and you're not paying attention out the front screen. You know, so that will alleviate all that. And once you're at a certain level, you'll know what the speed limits are, what signs to look out for, lane markings, you'll know all these things. We're going the right way here. Should have gone up there, but no. Yeah, it absolutely would be fantastic. You know, when they jump in the car, you know, they know what all these warning signs means and that lane discipline and lights and what to expect. Brilliant.
Straight on.
It's getting me big. One hour, well, 2 hours away. Yeah. Yeah, and it just proves, it shows you there, doesn't it? You know, like, look at the state of me now. Everything's breaking down because, you know, I was impatient, I'm rushing, you know. Learning them things. You know, and I'd have it really strict, whereas, you know, if you go through a red light, then you have to start again. You know, if I was teaching my kids. Because you can pick up, funny enough, bad habits even just playing this game. You know. So you would have it really strict, so they don't do it. You must stop at a light. You must adhere to the rules, or you're just starting again. And it forces you to do it, and that's the challenge. That's exactly how I would do it. Well, the diesel prices are right here. Pay £4 or hot somewhere else. I remember. Yeah, can you imagine if they had real strict rules on? Be great. You know, obviously have it so you can turn them off, but, you know, if you didn't signal then that you're going to go to the beginning again, it would really, really improve driving and save a lot of accidents. You go over the speed limit, you know, give them a little bit of leeway, 3 mile an hour or something, you start again. You go down anything like a one way and all that, you start again. You know, and then at the end of it, have you a little test. You know, whether you pass or fail. You know, that bit would be good as well. You know, a mock test. You know, and go through all the usual unmarked junctions and what the rules are there, and, you know, really awkward roundabouts and stuff like that. Yeah, it would be a massive, massive aid. I'm not sounding too healthy. There's signs then, are there? Is that a real cow supposed to be? Like saying beware a cattle or something, you know? So I'm already thinking of overtaking again. Look what's waiting for me coming down the hill. Smash. See? So if you're on your drive, never ever overtake on a hill or a blind bend. See, like you can look down there, look, see loads of spare room. So, although I'm not supposed to overtake because there's a solid white line. That's what that means, no overtaking. That's because there was a junction there in the bend. So you can on these, like... Oh yeah, this signs, because that's a horse, isn't it? I see, that was no overtaking.
Get ready to turn left.
To turn left. Where? Oh, further up. At the dirt road. Well, we're here, folks. Now that I've sorted the world out.
You have arrived at your destination.
Crawling home. Have a look. I mean, I always go there like that. But click back a bit there. So, over here, going at the diagonal. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Make me way back there. Let's see if I can do it just with me mirrors. Just one mirror. I'll have to go round first and then straighten up so I can see. To be honest, I can't really see that as good. Have a look. A bit more. Just needed a bit more, really. Oh, I'll try and straighten up. He's overcooked it. Check that wall. Oh, not bad to just straighten up and come down here. Right, my wheel's upside down, so it should be that way. I mean, you could go up top as well. No, like that, that's easier to do. Bring it in. Start the back end going in. And then drop the front in. Boom, done. Straighten off the last little bit. Jobs are good. And okay. I hope that helped someone. Oh, Jesus, I do it every time. On a cargo job, you'd have to turn the engine off. Otherwise, it won't complete. Reasonable. Well, it should have been awful, really. Carry on. Go and get me truck fixed.